Never really know when it could be you who faces homelessness. I mean, it happens. Imagine if it was around this time of year on the holidays.
That's right. The Holland Rescue Mission provides a safe, loving environment for those in transition, and we stopped by recently to focus specifically on what it is they do for women and children, and that's where we met a delightful mother named Maria.
Holland Rescue Mission has always been focused on providing a safe, loving, really warm facility for women and children, especially this time of year when it's just bitterly cold outside. And we're able to do that because of the support from the community. Honestly, we are primarily funded from individual donors in the community. And so people writing checks to us this time of year and helping to support women and children in our facility, we really couldn't do it without the community's support. Women and children stay in this facility here. It's in Holland. We wanted women and children to stay in a facility that didn't look and feel like a shelter, that felt more like home. We have individual rooms with individual bathrooms. So it's not, this wide communal living, although we do have communities and pods here in the facility. We do open our facility during times of extreme cold as warming centers for anybody that needs to come in out of the cold. But we have 100 beds in this facility to house women and children safely. We do have some overflow rooms that if we need to put cots on the floor or mattresses, we can do that for a temporary period of time when we are on overflow. Most of the people staying with us didn't wake up and think, you know what, I want to move my children into a facility so that on Christmas morning we wake up in a shelter. That's just not where people's mindset are. But for whatever reason, varied amount of circumstances, we have women and children that are with us on Christmas morning. As you can imagine, support during the holidays for homeless children is really high. And so we have maybe a visit from Santa coming in and his elves that will help to deliver gifts and just some fun activities to make it a little bit less impactful that mom is having to stay in a shelter with her children this time of year. I wish that everyone in the community could come in and physically see just the way that their support is making a difference in the lives of women and children. It seems so cliche, but just a hot, prepared meal that mom didn't have to prepare, that mom didn't have to buy, that she knows that her kids are not only staying in a loving and safe environment, but that they're getting the help that they need to move forward. And hopefully by easing their shelter needs and their food needs and pointing them to maybe employment resources, we're taking a little bit of the stress off so that they can really find a solution to their homelessness. We have roughly 70 staff members that do the work of the full ministry, but we have on a regular basis opportunities for 250 to 300 people each week to volunteer regularly in helping to serve meals, in going out into the community and collecting coins from our coin boxes, collecting items for us, helping with different things around the facilities like cleaning and maintenance. And we really love to plug people in to jobs that kind of scratch them where they itch. And so I did a tour yesterday with a volunteer group of ladies and told them, we want you to get plugged in where you have gifts and talents, because if you enjoy what you're doing, we're gonna get so much more out of you as a volunteer, and they're gonna get so much more out of it as they volunteer with us. Maria is special. She has special circumstances for staying here. I can relate to her. She has twin girls that are 14. I have twins as well. And for me as a staff member, that was just really a relatable piece between the two of us that I could see the difficulty of staying in a shelter with two teenage daughters. And it's a side of our ministry that I think a lot of people don't typically think of when they think about the homeless. They don't picture in their minds a mom and her two teenage daughters that's really come on some hard times and needs our help just for a temporary period of time.
I had a job lined up here and I was staying with a friend of mine, and things really didn't work out with the circumstances that were there. So I was in the position where I didn't want to lose my job, and I still wanted a good place for my girls to stay. So I called the shelter and they said that they would take me. So I've been here for a few months. It's been a blessing for me. I'm just trying to do better for my girls. And like I said, this isn't where I expected to be, but God puts us in the place we need to be for reasons, and I truly believe that God put me here for a reason, because I was here. I don't have any friends here in Holland. I don't know anybody. I came here as a single mother, but I'm leaving. When I'm leaving with the family, because some of the people that I've met here have been inspirational to me. I was broken at one point, and they gave me the strength to believe in myself again. You know, that there is a way out, you know, and it's not hopeless, that there is hope. And I have talked to the director here, and I do plan on giving back. I truly believe in paying it forward. And I love to cook. Anybody who knows me knows I love to cook. I make tamales, enchiladas, elephant ears. And on my days off, when I go back to my hometown, I come back here and I always have something to give to the ladies. And like they know, Maria, what'd you bring us today? You know, it's just, the girls like, they say, Mom, what are we gonna make for them this time? And my girls like to help out sometimes and stuff. Like I said, it's just, I just believe in paying it forward. So I do plan on, when I do get back on my feet, to come back. And like they said, they have excellent volunteer programs, and I do hope that I can volunteer. And if I'm not volunteering here, I'll do it in my hometown, but I do plan on paying it forward.
Such an inspiring story. To learn more about Holland Rescue Mission and the Family Hope Ministry Center, head online to hollandrescue.org.